Good morning, traders. John from Crypto Candlestick Trading. Just doing a quick update on Bitcoin and the crypto markets. Just having a look here at Bitcoin. It's gone up and then down, and we've got a little bit of a reversal down here with these, reversal candles. I thought the continuation was going to be happening here, but bang! I got taught the other lesson. So we're heading up from this candle here. Looks very good. This candle here. This candle here looks very good too. I'll just shrink that up so you can see it a bit better. The only problem is that we've come up and we've got a weak breakout. The volume's not very strong, the candle's not very strong, and from our training, we kind of know that, like if we look back in history, the chance of success of these things is drastically reduced because of what it's produced so far, which isn't very good. Now we've got indecision that's happened straight after the faulty breakout. Could this still succeed? Absolutely. Are the chances diminished of this succeeding? Yes, they are. Simply because we don't have impact, like a full body candle that's closed above here. And straight away we've got indecision straight after it, which isn't very good. My question is Bitcoin breakout, is it good enough? Is it a good enough breakout to be investing your hard-earned dollars into these other cryptos? Going through some of these now, just having a look here. So we've got support, breakthrough, resistance, breakthrough, resistance. So as soon as this happened, I was interested in this here. So I got in somewhere around here. I can't remember exactly where it was. But I'm in Tezos here. So this breakout here was where I got into Tezos, and I'm still a little bit hesitant with the way Bitcoin is in the markets at the moment. So we'll just have to wait and see what Bitcoin does, and we'll have to, because that's going to influence all these other cryptocurrencies as well. So here we are, traded down. So we can kind of see, as soon as we got under the 50 and we attempted to go back to the 50, then it collapsed. Then up here, we've attempted the 50 again. We've got a shooting star engulfing to the downside again, closing below the 9. That's perfect. And then up here again, we've tried again, and we've got an engulfing that's closed below the 200, probably at the 9. But, this is telling a story that we've had rejection twice. And the second time was even weaker on the first time than, when it tried to get above the 200. Here, attempted the 200, indecision. At this stage here, I was going short, and then I capitalize on this one here. Then we've got a rocket booster engulfing closing above the 9, and then we've got a reversal right here. Good solid reversal, but straight away, we've come up and we've got support, breakthrough, and then resistance here, and an engulfing, indecisive engulfing at that resistance area that will be at now. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. With mana, I got into mana. So I got into mana at 288. So yeah, here. And so it's gone up, and then, indecision, rocket booster, it looks good. I can't complain. It does look pretty good. So I'll just leave that at that. Here, now we're trading below, and we've got rejection at the 50. What's going to happen here? Rejection at the 50. We'll have to wait and see, but I do have a position in this. I can't remember where I got in. I think it was around about here somewhere. So, I'm still a little bit in profit, but if this turns against, it turns against me here, I'll be getting out. I don't really like this market the way it is here. And have a look at this. So this is Avalanche, and check out Avalanche. So here we are. We've got a downtrending line here, and it started there. We've got resistance all the way down, perfect. And then here we attempted resistance, didn't even reach it, and then we've closed back below the 50. So we failed at the 50 and failed at that line there. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. And another thing is that, let's just have a look up here. I'm looking at these figures up here. So let's just have a look at the close of that day there. And the close is 83.05. And the open of this day here is 83.30. So this is gapped up. It gapped up and got rejected on those two things there, which is very negative. If that happens, so now what I'll be expecting here or hoping for today is a nice big push up to there and a second rejection. As soon as that goes up to there, I'll be looking for, I set an alert here earlier. So if this pushes up here today and then I'll be alerted, I'll be looking at this downtrending line here for a rejection like that, with that, all these up here and similar to that there. If on the 15-minute chart or something like that, I see at these prices here, rejection like engulfing, closing below, from these lines, I'll be looking for the downside. And I'll also be placing alert at below, well, as soon as it opens, if it starts trading north, it'll be below the open. So that's the sort of thing that I'm expecting from Avalanche. Who knows, it could do anything. It's had a nice bounce on the 200, so we've got good strength off the 200. This could just keep on going, so might pull back to this support line here and then take off. We'll have to wait and see. Let's just wait and see. But at the moment, it's congestion and indecisive, and it's a very risky time to be in the markets really when it's like this. So here, broken below, up, tested, failed. And then now we've come up with a nice big push up to the 50, and we've got failure rejection at the 50. So that's not very, and this is Ethereum too. So we've got a decline in volume on the rise. So Ethereum is second in line, to Bitcoin. It's got a lot of money backing Ethereum. So, and we're finding rejection there. This is an engulfing rejection here as well. So, but we didn't even make it to the 50. Decline in volume on the rise. And we've got indecision candles here. It's just not looking very good. So here, not much to say about that one either. So if I would have had my eyes open yesterday, I probably would have shorted this one here. So here we can see we've got a trend line here, a rejection there, massive big fall off the rejection there, and then we've had a nice push up to here, up to the 50 and the downtrending line. So what I'm interested in these kind of scenarios is that day opens, starts trading positive, and then while it's trading positive, I've got an alert below the open. As soon as it turns red, I want to know about it. And so, I would have been interested in this one yesterday, but probably a little bit late to the party. If it comes up, has another attempt, and then gives me some rejection from there, I'll probably be interested in it. At the moment, I don't really like the market because it's sideways to negative. The breakout is looking pretty weak and feeble. It's an attempt, and it's a pretty lame attempt too. What I did want to show you as well is this one here. So with Zcash, nice support that we've got over here from down here. Look, beautiful. I love that engulfing candle there. And then we've come down here, we've got support, and then, we've started to take off, which is good. And now we've got, a rocket booster that's closed above the 50, which is good. I do like that. However, one thing I am a little bit concerned about this one here, it's gone from $83 to, what is it now, $133. So it's gone up a fair way already without a breather. And we've also got resistance that's happening just over here at this level here. I do like the fact that it's a rocket booster. This could do some very good things. We can see that Zcash has, done some good things here. So from November 25, it went from $300 to January 24, it went to $83. So, it's a mover. And if this chooses a direction, it might actually do some really good things. At this stage here, I think it needs a breather. It's gone up to this far here, and we're at resistance. We're at the 50. It might actually go up to the 200 and then pull back, but there's only a $10 margin between here and the next resistance level. So I'm not interested in that sort of margin. What I want to see, once this is broken out, pull back to support at the 200, and then looks like it's taking off with one of these, I'll be fully interested in that. At the moment, no, not really. Rejection at the 50 and the downtrend line for that one there. This one here. So this one here, I was kind of interested in this one. So, I'm not getting too excited about it. It just looks good. But if we open it right up, this could form into a nice rocket booster. If this closes up nice and strong in the next 15 minutes, I'd be interested in that, how it's going to open, in the next, 10:01. So sand is on my watch list, and we'll have to wait and see what happens there. This here, negative rejection at the 50. This one here, we've got, it's hesitation. Nice bounce off the 200 there. That looks pretty good. And hesitation and rejection at the 50. It's the same kind of story over and over again. Hesitation and downtrending too. We can also see with these that we've got a high, low, lower high, and lower low. Except for this one here, we've got low, high, high, low, high, high. So here we've got our first close above the 9. We've pulled back and engulfing closed above the 9 here as well. So, I don't mind this as an entry, this one here, but, I just don't like the way the market is at the moment. I want conviction. I want to know that, we've chosen a direction and bang, that's the way we're going. So here we've made it to the 50, indecision. We know what happens when there's indecision, and usually the next day tells us what the direction has been, the direction that's been chosen. Here's up to the 50, rejection again, engulfing. Look at that. And look at this one. So up here, huge collapse. Up here, we've got a massive rejection engulfing. And then we've got gap up, gap up, gap up, and then rejection again, engulfing. This is negative, very, very negative. If I was owning this for the long term, I don't think I'd want to be in it for much longer. Any sort of negative trading, that'll be my last chance, and I'll be out. If anything, it look good for a short, that one. Dash, let's have a look at Dash. So touch, so we got resistance, 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 and almost at resistance here. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. If we get like a bit of a push there and then a rejection. If we do get a push and a rejection, I'll be interested in going the short side. And have a look at this one here, Stellar Lumens. I wonder if we can get a trend line on there. We'll just have a look. Yeah, look at that. So we've got a nice touch there, nice touch there, nice touch there, and we've come up and rejected at that downtrend line and the 50. So what I'll be looking at here, I'm hoping that if we open today and start trading positive, great. I've got an alert there set below the open of yesterday. So just in case I forget, if this trades up and then trades back below the open or below yesterday's open, that's a very negative sign, and especially that confirms the rejection of what's happening here. And I'll be looking to the short side here, even though we do have some very good reversal sort of things happening here. I just need to see. At the moment there's rejection at the 50, and it's not looking very good. And so here we're broken out, but we're broken out in a weak fashion. It's just not strong. If we have a look here, it's gone up, and there's sellers came into this market. There were sellers, so it opened up, sold off straight away, confused. Then it's gone up, broken through, turned green, and it's gone up, and then it's pulled back. And around about, if we have a look at the body there, there's probably about, I don't know, say 40 to 50, or let's say a bit over 50 people that stayed in the market, and then the rest of them got out. Anyway, traders, that'll be it for me today. If you have any questions, I wanted to kind of keep these a little bit shorter. At the moment, we're at 11 minutes in. So if you have any questions, traders, and you want to get in touch or whatever, let me know, and I'll be happy to help you out. Okay, talk to you again soon. See ya.